Three wireless mic mistakes that will get you cut from any corporate roster. DJs, you could be the dopest DJ in the world, but if the CEO grabs the mic or the event planner grabs the mic, event organizer, and that mic cuts off, this might be the last gig that you get to play for that client. All right. Listeners, welcome. Let's set the stakes early. Corporate events are not just about music, they're about trust, polish, and seamless execution. Wireless mic issues. That's how you lose contracts. DJs, trust me, 18 years in the corporate DJing, I have gone through this, especially in my early stages. So I'm gonna go through three mistakes. Let's get to number one. Using cheap wireless systems. It's a big problem, DJs. You definitely don't want to budget when it comes to a wireless system. That can cause frequency issues, interference, signal drops, or even low range. So think about it. You have a corporate event, big parking lot, maybe 500 feet or let's just say 200 feet, give or take. And your microphone, your wireless system can only reach, let's say 90 with clear audio. And it has to reach 200 feet, everybody inside the parking lot. That's a system that you would not want to take to a corporate event. Because guess what? Everybody's not going to be able to hear you. You're going to have mic dropouts, and it's just not going to sound good. All right. So think about it. You don't want signal dropouts. Low range is terrible, especially in event spaces with lots of people, gear, cell phones. Trust me, you don't want this problem. And what happens when client audio drops mid-presentation, the crowd hears static, or even the batteries die during a keynote? You make yourself look bad. Not just the event planner, not the person on the mic, not the CEO. You yourself, your brand looks terrible. And then most importantly, the brand who hired you, they look terrible. They look unprepared. And guess what? You're going to be the one they blame. DJs, we don't want that blame. We don't want to feel bad when we have that mic drop out and everybody looks back at you. So what you should do, DJs, make sure you invest in a pro grade system, something like Shure, Sennheiser, like the Shure QLXD or the Sennheiser EW series. Great wireless microphone system. Also, make sure you scan for interference and have a secure transmission. That's one thing when I first started out doing corporate events, I was not scanning for interference. And I was having mic dropouts like crazy. And my mic could cover quite a long range. But me not realizing that, you got all these cell phones in one area. Shoot, you might have a baseball game going on, all other radio frequencies, someone might actually be on the channel that I'm trying to use. So it's very important. Make sure you scan for interference and put the microphone on an empty available channel. Now, mistake number two, DJs. This one's big. Not replacing batteries every gig. Man, that is a big problem. Batteries can die fast for your wireless microphone. Some people have I'm trying to remember the name of the brand. Maybe it's Vox Pro or Vox Pro. One of my DJ friends put me on, but you can charge the wireless microphone through the wireless system. But for those who have a wireless system where the microphone needs to be charged or used with batteries, always buy fresh set of batteries. You can literally go on Amazon, get you a box of 100. But always have batteries on hand. Always. All right. Trust me. Batteries, they die fast. Heavy use, cold or hot environments. I'm telling you, it's not a good look when your mic dies halfway during a panel discussion, or your vice president's about to speak for the brand, and boom, the mic cuts off. Again, it's a mic fail. That's embarrassing. Something simple as a microphone having dropouts. How do you expect the client to even trust you again? They're not going to trust you. It's like, man, is this company going to embarrass me again? So make sure, brand new AA batteries every event, or invest in a rechargeable battery system. A good one is Enoloop Pros. That's a good one. But I would also say invest in that, but also just buy a lot of AA batteries. Maybe do it every month, every 2-3 months, depending on how much you gig. And when you start running low, get on Amazon. Make sure you get yourself a Prime account or go to the store. But yeah, load up on AA batteries. You don't want to make this mistake. And mistake number 3. This is big. This is huge. And this kind of goes into making sure you arrive early and set up on time. Doing no sound check with the actual speaker. DJs, this is a big problem. Again, every voice sounds different, whether it's lav mics, handhelds, it all sounds different, different tones. You definitely want to do a sound check. Check for feedback. Maybe the person sounds too quiet. Maybe they're too loud. You have maybe multiple speakers. This person projects their voice. This person talks very soft and quietly. That's why it's important to do a sound check, because everybody is not the same levels on your mixer. It may not work for everybody who's using your microphone. All right. And again, this is another big corporate impact with audio struggles. You make yourself look like an amateur. You don't look like a pro. When you have these audio struggles where you have a terrible wireless system, you're having dropouts, the batteries are dying during mid sentence, you look like a rookie. You look like someone who doesn't even deserve to have this gig. And that's not how you want to present yourself to clients. All right. You don't want to do that. All right. All eyes will, trust me, all eyes, they will look at you. They're going to turn to the DJ booth. They're going to stare you down. They're going to look at you and they're going to judge you. And they're going to say, hey, we should not hired him or her, this company, XYZ. They're going to look at y'all like they're going to look at you like you're crazy. All right. Don't put yourself through that. Make sure you go through the sound check with the speaker or someone similar before the event starts, or go grab the person. If you have a chance to do a sound check with everybody who's going to speak, make sure you do that so you know what level and what levels they need to be on. Maybe you need to adjust some things in your external mixer, but do that sound check before the event starts. It is very important. And don't be shy. Coach them. Coach the speaker. Like, this is how you need to hold the mic. Don't cuff the mic right here. Like you're making love to the microphone. Don't cuff the mic. Coach them. Show them properly how to hold a microphone and how to speak. And even maybe project their voice a little bit. Put some oomph in it. All right. Or if it's a lav, how to clip the lav. So no interference. All right. This is super important. And a bonus tip, DJs, always bring a backup mic. You never know. You never know what can happen. Again, we got cell phones on us, interference. So many people at an event. There's so many phones. So frequencies all over the place. Protect yourself, DJs. You got to be smart. Also, use antennas or splitters if the distance is a factor. Make sure you label your mics clearly. All right. This one's for the CEO. This one's for the panelists. This one's for the host. Make sure. Sometimes we might forget which channel is for which speaker. That's also an issue I've had in the past. Trying to remember, you got so many things going on. Pressure of making sure everything goes smoothly. You want to make it easy on yourself, DJs. Seriously, make it easy on yourself. So again, the 3 mistakes: cheap, gear, cheap wireless microphone systems. 2, dead batteries. 3, no sound check. Don't be an amateur. Make sure you do the sound check, DJs. Again, in the corporate world, you're not just a DJ. You're a trusted partner in the brand's message. All right? You're there to deliver the brand's message, to be on point, to be on key, deliver it with flair. All right? You are the added sauce. You know, you're part of the recipe. You make the recipe complete. All right? So again, DJs, corporate DJs, y'all got this. Again, 3 wireless mic mistakes that will not get you hired and get you fired from your corporate client. All right. Let me know which tips, which mistakes you have made in the past, and what have you done to correct them. DJ Reese, We Create the Vibes podcast. Peace, y'all.